Hello, hello, dear Mar. How are you?
Hello, my friend. I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm amazing. I feel amazing. I think the energy of this moment is just got me in such a good mood.
Mm,
And I can say that many people is feeling it. I can say love is in the air, right?
yes.
Yes, so I'm feeling so positive. Everything is so good. Everything is flowing perfectly. And I feel so aligned with that I wanted to ask you because this week is the full moon in Sagittarius. And of course,
Mhm.
Sagittarius is that positive, everything is positive, right? And I can tell it's already acting. And that energy is already kind of affecting me positively, of course. And so, welcome, Marbella. We are so glad to have you here. And
Mm.
thank you for sharing your energy and your knowledge and your wisdom. So, I'm passing the
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me. Yeah, I feel this energy. We just had the conjunction of the Sun with Jupiter yesterday, so we still feel it. And Venus is very close, so there is this feeling of expansion and this feeling just of lightness and yeah and beauty and optimism,
Mhm,
which is the pre-energy for the full moon that is
mhm,
going to be on the 23rd.
mhm,
And this full moon in Sagittarius is very close to Jupiter. Jupiter is going to be on the 29th degree of Taurus, and Jupiter rules Sagittarius. So it's an end of cycle of 6 months that
mhm.
we've been putting energy in something that has to do with Sagittarius, which is legal things. Also is big knowledge, higher knowledge, journeys of the soul, you know big learning experiences.
Mhm.
And this is a closing of cycles, so we are gathering all the gifts of this process, and with a lot of optimism and with
Mm.
a lot of trust that everything that happened was supposed to happen, and that we are getting the gifts of this process.
Beautiful. That's so amazing. So I would say that it's time for you to see what was happening like 6 months ago and what had happened from that beginning of that cycle until this week. And how did that transformation, or what did this transformation gave you? Because this is a good moment for you to review. So this transformation that just happened to me throughout this time gave me this. I got to be more strong or wiser or more knowledgeable, or what is it that you got to get from this time? And because this is a moment to close a cycle. And one thing that is also very important here is that if the cycle hasn't closed yet, you still keep your mind in positive vibes, meaning that no matter what, everything was just so perfect the way it was. And I got to learn what I needed to learn from it. I got the transformation that it was meant to happen. And so what is that? But all see everything of what you're seeing in positive. So affirmations. It happened, but I trust that is gonna serve me well no matter what. Even if it wasn't really the transformation that you were expecting, doesn't really matter. I know that happened because it's taking me to a better place. So
Mhm.
this week, your job is 100% to say, everything is so well aligned in my favor. Everything is just so aligned in my favor and it's serving me well, even though it doesn't seem like it. Everything is working perfectly for me. So this week is just the right moment to keep your mind set in positive vibes because everything is turning out in, and the universe is aligning in my favor. That's all you have to think.
Yes, I love it. I love it. That's it. That's very Jupiterian energy. And I think we all can feel this optimism in the air, like this feeling that everything is going to work out. Everything
Hmm.
is happening for my highest evolution. And Pluto is also supporting us in a very close aspect, a harmonious aspect. Pluto is retrograding in Aquarius,
Hmm.
and it's going to be supporting us, giving us the gifts and the lessons of the darkness that we went through these past few months, and the transformation in this darkness into light, in this wisdom that we have after we went through this journey that sometimes was dark and sometimes was painful, but it was totally worth it to be where we are now.
Yes, so let's honor our process of transformation, and let's honor the planets that are moving in our favor, and be grateful for what happened, because it was meant to happen, in the favor of your evolution. And also, Pluto was taking you down, right? Because Pluto usually take us down to our unconsciousness, and the deepest we go, the better, because we can bring to the surface that darkness that needs to be transformed. And as much as we go down there, and or dig deeper, or just go deep into the ocean of your unconsciousness, the more you can get, to be more conscious of, because you will be bringing all this information that affects your present and what you want to manifest. So it's always a good opportunity when Pluto invites us to take these transformations. And so be glad and say, okay, I'm glad that it happened. I went through the suffering. It was painful. Yes, it was. I didn't like it. No, I didn't like it, because you have the right to not like it. But get over, get over and transform and say, well, yeah, it just already happened. So that's the good part. It's not going to hurt you anymore. What you can do from now is what is important. What am I going to do with that information and with that transformation? That's what is important. That's what matters today.
Yes, the more we can go deep into our soul, into our own demons, into our own shit, the more we can really evolve and embrace our light, our lightness, and our abundance.
Exactly. Beautiful. Is there another aspect that is happening this week, or that's the most important?
Yeah, this is the most important. And just let's take advantage of this that is happening right now, this conjunction Jupiter with the Sun, with Venus. And let's embrace this energy to get into the full moon on the 23rd. And yeah, and let this cycle close, and let us embrace the gifts of this process,
Yes,
the
yes.
gifts of our imperfection, which are very, very sweet when we can, wow, look at that in the face and say, wow, this is part of me as well. And this is part of my gifts.
Mhm.
And I am part of this. And then we can share with the world.
Beautiful. I well said, Marvela. That's true. And so also, to before we close, just to remind you that your transformation can it's a gift, of course, it's always a gift. But if you get to see the result, or I mean, if you get to see what happened, in a positive way, then it really is going to help you on the next cycle.
Mhm.
So this moment is special for you to, take a look at the past and what was happening, the transformation that just happened, and get the best. you can of it. Even though it doesn't seem nice or it didn't look good or whatever, just see it positively. Your job this week is, well, that was what happened. That's it. It happened. And but what I got from it is this, and this is very positive. Because if you put your mind in positive, that transformation is gonna serve you well in what's coming. So yeah, we invite
Yeah.
you to do that. Keep your mind in positive vibe no matter what you see.
Let's remember that everything is always working out for us.
Exactly. Definitely. So, as always, it has been a pleasure. We're glad that you will be watching this just now or maybe later. And if you like it, well, give us a like and share because this energy is happening along this week. And I'm sure many people would like to know about how the energy of Sagittarius is affecting us positively, and because we don't have that so often, it's a good moment to do these things. So just share if you feel like it can serve someone else. Share the energy, share this live, and we hope to see you next week again on Monday at 2:40 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you, Marvella,
Thank you,
for
my friend.
sharing with us your knowledge. If you want a reading with Marvella, what's your number, Marvella?
407-486-9174. Instagram is at Marian Sibila.
There you go. And if you would like to get more information, I do family constellations. If you feel like, oh, I'm being so negative about what happened, then maybe we can constellate that. So, family constellations, you can send us a message through WhatsApp at +1 813 4855089. Or you can go to mayadaridelsoul.com. We have a list of different services. We are actually starting our program of the hero's journey soon. So you can enlist and before we open it up to the public so we can because it's going to be limited, but it's an amazing and very powerful experience. So if you feel called to it, send us a text, let us know, and welcome. Dear friends, so I guess that's it for today. Sending you
Yes.
love and hugs and blessings and enjoy this amazing week. Open your arms to receive because Jupiter is around, and so the universe is going to be giving you lots of gifts. And if you keep your mind in positive, you never know what can happen. So keep your hands open, your heart open, your mind free of negative thoughts, and it will happen for you. All right. So we hope to see you next week. Bye bye.
Bye bye.